What's up? What's up? What's up? Hang on 1 second. All right. See what's up here for UFC 275. We have Paulo Fialho against Jake Matthews. Fight is starting out with Paulo Fialho taking the aggressive stance, and he is backing up Jake Matthews. I think I have to turn that down. Yes, I do. Don't want any legal problems. So Jake Matthews is the cage going side by side, going letting Fialho take the cage center. Not a lot thrown. Matthews looking very relaxed. Definitely looks a little bit bigger than Fialho. Fialho aggressive as usual, being careful. Not much thrown. Good calf kick thrown by the Celtic kid, Jake Matthews. One throw, a punch in exchange by Fialho. Hook with nothing on it. Fialho backing Jake against the cage right now. And but not much. Calf kick from Fialho, not much on it. Jake staying very relaxed. A lot of feinting. They're both trying to gauge the distance with not much happening. Jab by Fialho, jab back by Jake Matthews. A lot of head movement by Matthews, no head movement by Fialho. Again, Jake going side to side with his back virtually on the fence. Fialho, nice right hook by Matthews. Not a lot of damage. A very nice hard calf kick by Matthews. Teep kick doesn't land. Backs off. Ooh, left head kick just misses by Matthews. So that got a little bit of respect from Paulo Fialho. And no, not Paulo, Andre Fialho. Sorry, I'm sounding like an idiot here. Nice left hook by Matthews. Fialho still backing him up, though, but not throwing much now. He got a little bit of a taste of Matthews and obviously wanted to be a little careful here. Matthews looking comfortable. A nice cross miss completely, but nothing being thrown at all from Andre Fialho. Nice teeth kick by Matthews. Not much on it. Not much being thrown here. Really, really cautious. Both guys being very cautious. Another calf kick to that same left calf. Wow, look how red that is becoming. There were a couple really hard calf kicks, and Andre Fialho's left calf is really red. Again, Fialho taking the cage center, but not throwing much. Teep kick with nothing on it. Both of them being very careful. Matthews jumps in with a right hook, misses completely. Jab from Fialho with nothing on it. Backs Matthews back up, but Matthews little by little inching off the fence, but now his back is virtually on the fence again. Nice exchange, and a left hook landed. Not a lot on it, but did definitely make Fialho respect what he has, because Fialho backed off a little bit, and it did land that. Then he followed with a calf kick again to that same calf of Fialho. Fialho kind of wiping his eye out for a second. Don't know what that is. Again, nice exchange there. Right kind of grazed by Fialho, and the left kind of grazed. No, right kind of grazed also from Matthews. Matthews throws a big right, misses completely. Matthews bouncing around even though he's going side by side. Wow, there a big exchange. Rights, big rights land by both men. Fialho still pushing Matthews back, taking the cage center. Matthews looking very comfortable and contented, though, to be doing what he's doing. He's moving, dancing, keeping a lot of distance. He's the taller, longer fighter, and there's a good teep kick by Matthews. Not much here, kind of a lull in the action. Matthews coming forward a little bit, feints, throws something, he misses. Fialho throws a hook, misses. Teep to the knee. Ooh, that's not always a scary thing. I think someone's knee get hit with that. I think it's like an oblique kick, not a teep, but they're a combination of both. Matthews still coming off the fence, throws a right, misses. Fialho, wow, big right by Matthews, misses completely. Fialho throwing nothing. They both throw in exchange. Fialio throws an uppercut, misses Matthews with a right. Big left, not that big. Wow, big exchange, huge bombs by Jake Matthews. All of a sudden, Andre Fialio is on the fence, change in position. Matthews, I think, may have hurt him a little bit. Then it looks like Matthews lost his footing. They're on the ground. Matthews is on his back, and the bell rings. So that was some action there with Matthews getting the best of the action in toward the end of that round. Matthews looking very, very comfortable. One of the things that I was mentioning is that, let me see if I can fix this a little bit. Can't have that, but let me go with that here. Okay, no, we can't have that. No, that still is showing. That still is showing what we can't show. Tim. Oh, there we go. All right. All right, getting ready to start the next round here. Sorry, got a messy house. We're getting donating some stuff and trying to clean up this room, and this is the only room I can do this. And I've got out of town guests. Anyway, here we are, round two, and once again, cage center is being held by Mr. Andre Fialio, and he is got Jake Matthews going side by side. Matthews is now coming off of the cage and throwing some jabs. A lot of respect between two. Big right thrown, barely grazed though by Matthews. Okay, big, nice uppercut by Matthews. Nice left by Matthews, hurts Fialio. Matthews now starting to come forward, but he's being very careful. Another right lands by Jake Matthews. Now he has Mr. Fialio. Oh, big uppercut right by Matthews. Fialio still hanging in there, though. Another right whizzes by Fialio. Matthews is now taking the aggressive stance, and he throws a left and right, both just graze Fialio. Fialio seeming to be okay, but he is definitely being cautious. Nice right by Matthews, barely grazes Fialio. And nice right again by Matthews. Matthews clearly dominating this fight. Fialio seems to just not be what he was, and I think it is because he's been burnt out. This is his third fight in 2 months. That's just too much. That's something I talked about. Normally, if that wasn't the case, he probably has a higher ceiling than Matthews. But in this situation, he's just, too much, too many fights. 3 fights in 2 months. 5 fights in 4 months, I think, and a long plane ride. Anyway, so it looks like he is got his composure back, though, and they're standing in cage center. Getting good, nice right by Fialio. Wow, big right by Matthews. Fialio takes it, though. Matthews starting to back up Fialio. Big left by Matthews, and Fialio's hurt. Fialio's back is against the cage. Matthews starting to pour it on, and Fialio's down. Fight's over. Jake Matthews shrugs his shoulders afterward. Wow. There you go. Celtic Kid is back. I don't know whether that would have been the same result if Fialio hadn't been forced to make weight and fight 3 times in 2 months. I just had a strong feeling that's what we were going to see. Just had that strong feeling. If that wasn't the case, if they both had fought the last time 3 months ago and had a chance to rest and everything, probably would have gone probably a little bit different. But I think this was just a case of a burnt out Andre Fialio. But Matthews is a double tough guy. He looked really, really ready for this fight. 27-year-old guy, had a year off, whereas that's not really good for older fighters. A lot of times it turns out to be fine for younger fighters. They don't lose a step, they just get better. and more healed and more rested. So very good victory by Jake Matthews. All right, so let's see if I can adjust this here. All right. What is being reflected in there? I don't want that. All righty. And yeah, very good win for the Celtic Kid. Very, very good win for the Celtic Kid. Sorry about the mess here behind me, but this is kind of a last second thing, and it is what it is. So, yeah, this room out. Crazy, crazy month for me in June so far. Working with the dog to try to survive with gas prices like this and food prices and everything. But anyway, so good win, good stoppage by Jake Matthews. Let's see what he says. He told everyone he was going to get back to being aggressive Wednesday when he talked to DC. For Jake Matthews, everything we've seen before this has just been 50% of Jake Matthews. Wow, big left hook. Big left hook. And that's what started the downfall. And then another left. He had Fialho against the fence, a right. Fialho's got a chin. I mean, the man's got a chin, despite what people say. He just took some massive shots from a very young, strong, big welterweight fighter. Matthews is a big kid for a welterweight. Matthews would like to be on a Paris card with some of his fellow Aussies. I think that's coming really soon, so I don't know if they're going to do that, but he really didn't take much damage here. Really, really good fight. And there he is, Jake, the Celtic Kid, or Celtic Kid, whichever way you want to call it, Matthews. All right. Definitely feel good about that one. Called that one, although, like I said, I still think it's very possible Fialho might have a higher ceiling. But just too much fighting, too often, too much weight cutting, and then a long plane trip. It just this one really had a good feeling about this fight. Being a win for Matthews. Okay, so we've got some amazing fights coming up. Excuse the crappy background here. At least you can see I've got a good haircut in the back of my head there. But anyway, that's what it is here. I'm in messy room here, whatever. So we're gonna call this fight. We're gonna do it. We're gonna blow by blow, play by play. So coming up in this next fight, wow, this fight night has gone fast. But we have coming up, if I'm not wrong, next up is the co-main event. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Weili Zhang, or Zhang Weili. Man, I was at that fight cage side at the press section covering it for MMA Power Hour, and that was an incredible fight. 5 rounds, one of the most crazy, violent fights you've ever seen, men or women. And that 5-round absolute war. Both women had their foot on the gas pedal the entire time. Absolutely crazy fight. And in that fight, most people who saw it remember Joanna Jędrzejczyk's head swole to like 50% bigger than it normally was, almost like she had another head growing out of her forehead. Her face was just smashed, and she kept coming. I felt she deserved to win that fight. The decision went to Zhang Weili, and I felt Joanna won that. I think probably 50% of people watching ended up feeling that Joanna Jędrzejczyk did win that fight, and so it's just also for all the even though it was temporary, for all the temporary disfigurement of her face and head, to have then not been given the decision that that I know she felt she earned and that I felt she earned was just tough. I felt so bad for her that night. But finally, here we are 2 years later, over 2 years later, 2.5 years later, and she gets a chance for her revenge. This time it'll be 3 rounds instead of 5 rounds, and I think she wins it. I think, if they went full throttle last time, you'd think they could do that again. They went full speed 4 or 5 rounds last time, and now this is only 3 rounds. But Joanna Jędrzejczyk is saying that that's not what she's going to do. I think she felt that having gone pedal to the metal and just staying in the pocket against Zhang Weili isn't what the best strategy would have been back then, and isn't what would have won her the fight. And that she's going to use angles. She's going to use her skill and her movement, and do something different here. I believe it. I believe that, because even though I felt she won, it was super, super close, and I think she doesn't want that. Most fighters don't want to have a fight super, super close. They want to dominate and win clearly. Zhang Weili, since then, has been wrestling over at Fight Ready, and I think she wouldn't mind implementing her wrestling. Joanna, I think, has never, I'm not going to say has never focused on that, but she's such a polished striker, having been Muay Thai champion before she got into MMA, that I think she's just not worried about wrestling or trying to take anyone down. So it's going to be really interesting to see. This is a very important fight for both of them, because I think the winner may be the next opponent for Carla Esparza. And if you remember years back, after Carla Esparza beat Rose Namajunas the first time, after the Ultimate Fighter, like 8 years ago, I think it was. Then she did lose her first defense by just getting the brakes beaten off of her by Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and I think that probably would give Joanna a lot of confidence to go against Carla. Again, although I do think Carla is absolutely a better fighter now than she was 8 years ago, I think that fight would be different. But I know Joanna would have a lot of confidence, and I'm sure feels that she would beat Carla again. And all she needs to do pretty much is get by Zhang Weili. Weili, also former champion, would love to be able to get back in the picture as well. I think she may need, well, now that the champ is Carla, maybe not. I was going to say if the champ was still Rose, there would be no reason why Zhang Weili would probably get a fight with Rose again, just off of a win here off of Joanna after having lost twice in a row to Rose. That wouldn't happen. But being the champ now is Carla. Maybe, just maybe. For sure, though, if Joanna wins this fight, she should be fighting for a title next, I would think, against Carla Esparza. If Zhang Weili wins, maybe yes, or maybe they make her win one more fight. Hard to say. You never know. I mean, I also think back to that fight where Jose Aldo lost the decision to Marlon Moraes. I was also at that fight in press row, and then off of the loss, they gave the title fight to Jose Aldo. It was a really close fight, though, and a lot of people did feel Jose Aldo won that fight. I think Dana White did. I didn't. I thought Moraes won that fight just by a little bit, but it was really close. So you never know here. This is a super close fight. It's different circumstances, though, I guess. But if this is a super close fight and they don't want to give Weili the shot, I suppose they could give it to Joanna, but I have a feeling they wouldn't do that. I think for whatever reason they did with Aldo. I think they knew people wanted to see that. But here, I think they would. I think they would not throw in the loser of this fight against Carla for the title, no matter what. So you got to win this fight to get on and be seeing Carla Esparza in your next fight. Okay, so this is coming up here in a few minutes. Can't wait to see this and call this. Um, the interesting pay per view, 11 fight card, and so only four. Was it four or is it five? No, it'll turn out to be five fights. It looks like on the main card. But these are going to be some really, really great fights coming up here. I have no doubt. What do you guys think about Talia Santos or Taylor Santos? I think she has a chance. I definitely think she has a chance against Valentina Shevchenko. I wouldn't go so far as to say I am picking her to absolutely win. So I won't take credit like that if she does win, but she's worth a small bet, and I think she's actually going to do better than a lot of people think. I think she's one of the bigger, stronger, more athletic, talented flyweights that Valentina Shevchenko will have fought against, and so I think she's going to bring something to Valentina. It's just hopefully her gas tank is good for 5 rounds. Hopefully she has a really good strategy, and hopefully she doesn't panic if she's overwhelmed early. I mean, you know the old saying that success breeds success. Um, Valentina Shevchenko has been in 5 round fights for a long time. Even the fights that don't go five, she's been scheduled for 5 round fights so many times. She's so confident in her skill set. She's so confident in her gas tank to accommodate 5 rounds, and just so confident in herself and such a skilled fighter. So she has like all these mental advantages going into the fight, and sometimes that's why it's so hard to beat a champion that's been a champion for so long. And I think in MMA, possibly even more so in boxing, although I think the same thing applies. But I think especially, I know in boxing you're having mostly 10 round fights until you go 12 for the title. But I think the 2 round difference in boxing, and they're 3 minute rounds, and you're normally going 10 anyway, and then you're going 12, much smaller difference than in MMA, where you're normally going 3 5 minute rounds, and then you're all of a sudden going 5 5 minute rounds. Obviously, percentage wise, you all can see how that's different. And just, it's almost double the amount of time in the octagon. So I think that takes a minute to get used to. And even though you can be training in the gym, every day or every other day going 5 rounds, until you're actually in a real fight scheduled for five, and hopefully that can go a few rounds, you're just not going to know what it really feels like. And so Joanna, I mean not Joanna, although Joanna also knows, but this fight and the fight after this, Valentina Shevchenko is just so much more comfortable knowing that she can be there and do that. And here we go. Anyway, then is Taila Santos. Here comes Joanna Jędrzejczyk out of Poland, fighting for several years in Florida, out of the American top team. Her head coach, Mikey Brown, who she loves so much, the former WPC champion and UFC contender. And Joanna looks very, very tough and intense. She is fired up. She is ready. She has had, she's had, I think, over a year off, and so she's been able to rest. Her last fight was actually against Weili Zhang, whereas Weili has lost two fights against Rose since then. Let me pull that up so I can make sure that I know what I'm talking about here. I normally do anyway, but I guess once in a while I don't. I hope that's not. But anyway, so taking a look here, we have what we want to look at, which is right here. And so Joanna's last fight was indeed, we knew that against John Wiley, March 7th, 2020. So, wow, 2 years. I forgot it was that. Yeah, well, I shouldn't have forgotten. I was at that fight. But, wow, 2 years and 3 months off. And since then, for Zhang Weili, she did have both fights with Rose Namajunas, one last April and one last November. On a positive note, she has then had, like 8 months to recover since that last fight against Rose. But so you know what? She'll probably be better, more warmed up, not having avoided fighting for 2 years. But John Whaley is 32 years old, and Joanna, I think, is the same age. I think Joanna, Jacek is 34 years old. So Zhang Weili does have some advantages here. She has fought much more recently, and she is 2 years younger. The overall amount of fights, 20 for Joanna Jacek from Poland, and 24 fights for Zhang Weili. China, I think Zhang Weili has been doing training mostly in the United States. I know she spent some time at Fight Ready, so I don't know that she was staying in China for a long time before this fight, but she may have, or she may have got to Singapore somewhat early. Coming from Florida to Singapore is definitely going to be a big not a positive experience for Joanna, so that can be an advantage there. So there's definitely several advantages, although I don't think really big for Zhang Weili, and that is probably why they still have her as the favorite. Let's see if any late money came in anywhere. And we have Zhang Weili, yeah, anywhere from minus 166 to a minus 185. And so, yeah, so I'm going for the dog here. I definitely think Joanna will win this fight, although I wouldn't bet big money. But yeah, this is going to be a really, really good fight. Can't wait to see it. Let's see what odds are over there. Probably awesome. Oh, there. Wow, minus 185 for John Wiley. And John Wade. Anyway, all right, let's get ready to call this fight and go from there. All right, we're going to get ready to call this fight. Here we are. Ignore this mess. Obviously, I wish we could show the TV, but obviously we can't. But I will do a fantastic call here for you. And you know, my side of my face and see what you call it. Couldn't get this arrangement set up here. I actually haven't done this before. So I got to do this here on my desktop, and I can't really move it over. Sorry about that. All right, so there we are. Zhang Weili, betting favorite, and Joanna Jacek, the underdog. They had a very cordial and friendly face-off and stare down. Weili Zhang said it's almost like seeing an old friend that you nearly killed each other 2 years ago. But that's the warrior spirit. Okay, both came in 116 pounds, 2.5-inch reach advantage, 2-inch height advantage for Joanna Jacek, both former strawweight champions. Both lost to Rose Namajunas twice. And I think both can say that they were really close to maybe getting the decision one of those times. But Joanna is fired up as always. Very fired up, Joanna Jacek. Nice red outfit for Joanna with the venom on there. She is bringing the Polish power, and there is a lot of Polish power. Great people, great fighters, as are fighters from China. Leadership from China, not so much, but fighters, yes. Let's see if they have a big cheer for her. She's not from Singapore, but I think they may give her some support. Let's see. Yes, big support, resounding cheer for Zhang Weili, John Wayne. John Wayne. All right, the referee is Mark Goddard, the British version of Big John McCarthy, that experienced, that knowledgeable, that great of the referee. All right, John Weili bouncing around, Joanna crouching, and nice touch of hands, and they are both in cage center. And Joanna really moving around, showing, really trying to judge the distance, throwing out a lot of jabs, far away from landing, trying to get a gauge of the distance. Nothing thrown yet, really, from either of them, not even the gauge distance, gauge of jabs. Anyone, Joanna kick doesn't even come close to landing. So far, neither fighter landed anything. A little lower leg kick by Zhang didn't really have a lot of impact. A leg kick in return by Joanna, which is countered by an overhand right by Zhang Weili. Zhang Weili taking a little bit of a dominant position in the center, but Joanna only briefly near the fence. Back both of them to cage center. Punches leg kick, nothing by Weili. They both throw a right and miss. Nice leg kick by Joanna. Doesn't do much, and then they both have barely land. And big, nice leg kick by Joanna. Takes the legs out from under Weili Zhang, but she's back up. Zhang also throwing a right kick next a little bit. Zhang trying to throw a kick, nothing close. Nice kicks from both ladies, and they both throw right and left, nothing. Good body kick by Zhang Weili. Crowd going crazy already. And Zhang Weili throws a big right, just raises Joanna. A takedown by Zhang Weili. She's got Joanna in a bad position on the fence, holding her foot up while she had her down near the ground, and throws several punches, not a lot of impact, but did land a lot of punches. Her wrestling, she's got some Henry Cejudo wrestling here. She is really trying to wrestle. Wow, you can see the improvement in Zhang Weili's wrestling. Joanna is great, though, as always, in her takedown defense. Wow, another takedown. Tearing Joanna off the fence is Zhang Weili. She's got one hook in. She's throwing punches from on top. Joanna is in a bad position you don't want to be. Not a lot of leverage, though. And so Joanna goes to her back, likes to turn to her back. She's catching one of Zhang Weili's leg, stopping side control. And she does not want to give away side control or mount. Here it looks like very clearly, nor should she. And on her hip, Joanna looking to try to get back up. And no more jiu-jitsu than wrestling, so I can't call the wrestling that well as Daniel Cormier or Juan wrestling. But so there we go. Joanna is up. Joanna gets on her knees and gets back up. Nice knee by Joanna. And there we go. Joanna, takedown. Weili gets it again. Joanna almost got top position, but the wrestling from Zhang Weili too good. Joanna in the guard. Zhang Weili backing up. Some bicycle kicks from the ground from Joanna, and Zhang Weili really wanting to get that side control, and Joanna is not having it. Joanna hip skates back up to her hip, and full mount now by Zhang Weili. Full mount from Zhang Weili. And no punches landed yet, though. Wow. Joanna, I don't think expected this. And she's not really landing anything, though. Joanna controlling her. There's an elbow, a little bit of an elbow got through from Zhang Weili. Another elbow from Zhang Weili. And another elbow from Zhang Weili. Not a lot of impact, though. Not a lot of leverage. Joanna is still fighting the position. She's hip skating left and right. Hip skating now onto her right hip, and she's starting to get back up. She is starting to get back up. Weili will not allow it, though. Will not allow it. Heavy hips by Zhang Weili coming down. Now she's hammer fisting a little bit. Now she's throwing elbows. And Joanna is getting hit with elbows from the ground. As she's on her hip, she decides to go back to full guard. She's got guard against the fence. She goes for omoplata briefly, does not get it. Oh, and they are back on their feet. Nice get up by Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Wow. Very impressive grappling and improved from Zhang Weili. And they are Zhang Weili taking a dominant position. They both throw a right miss. Nice right connects from Joanna Jędrzejczyk. They are both cage center. Joanna looks like she's already got some swelling on her forehead. Weili looks clean. Both being careful. Weili may have gassed herself a little bit. Wow, nice right down the pipe by Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And another one, big right from Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Nice kick. Weili grabs it, and another takedown, but Joanna's up. And the round ends. Wow. Yeah, Joanna came back and made her pay for some of that wrestling, and it looked like Zhang was very tired, exhausted from that wrestling. But to be exhausted in only the final 20 seconds, that means you timed that pretty well. Obviously, it would have been better if she was not exhausted at all, but she got very exhausted with about 20 seconds left. And Joanna was like, yeah, now let me pay you back a little bit and put it on her there. Really put it on her. But with 20 seconds left, there was only so many shots she could land in that last 20 seconds because Weili was still defending herself, but she landed some good shots. Never really staggered Weili, but definitely put a little bit of punishment on her with like maybe 6-7 good punches and a kick. So this is a really, really good fight. I think that Joanna knows now what is coming, and it's interesting. I mean, it makes sense. You would have thought this is what was coming, but it just seems like Weili before was so known to like her striking, But she used her new toys, exchanging leg kicks, low leg kicks, calf kicks from both women. Big right. They both landed rights, except Joanna's landed more cleanly. Okay, they're both making sure that they're not going to make a mistake. Weili with a tight guard, hands up really tight. Joanna a little bit more relaxed. Nice right by Joanna. They both throw kicks that block each other. Nice side kick by Weili Zhang. Another side kick to the stomach by Weili Zhang. She looks like she wanted another one, but didn't throw it. Nice right and left by the Joanna. Exchange right back from Weili and a left kick to the body. Fans are going crazy. Left right by Joanna that barely grazes Weili. Nice low left leg kick by Joanna, returned by Weili. Nice left body kick by Weili Zhang, and a left kick to the thigh by Joanna. A leg kick by Weili Zhang misses. A nice right left, barely gets Joanna. Joanna comes in for a big right and lands a little bit. Weili comes back with a left right, doesn't land with much impact. And they're both staring each other down. They're bouncing, and Joanna trying to put pressure and is taking control of cage center. Nothing happening for 15 seconds. Nice right, and a knee to the body by Joanna. They're in the clinch. Joanna's back against the wall. Weili is looking for the takedown. She wants this takedown. She is trying to, went for a judo throw and missed. For a quick second, Joanna had her back. Real quick turn backward and to Weili, and they're back facing each other, bouncing in the center of the cage. They definitely look tired, but Weili looks more tired. Left and right by Joanna, which missed cleanly. Just a low leg kick, just a tap by Joanna lands, but barely. Weili breathing out of her mouth. Wow. Not much action. Both throw. Oh, spinning back fist. Oh, wow. Spinning back fist by Weili Zhang. Fight's over. Wow. Wow. Joanna walked right into it. Spinning back fist. And I don't know if she was out cold, but Joanna looks like she fell on her face. Wow. Yikes. Yeah. Face planted. And she's all right, though. She's already sitting up. And the Weili is there consoling her. Wow. I couldn't even talk. I don't know why that happened, but yelling doesn't help anything anyway, I guess. Yikes. All right. Joanna throws a left, right, and spins, right with her forearm. And it wasn't even that big a spin, but it was perfect because Joanna was right there and didn't expect it. Joanna's punches look kind of weird in this fight for some reason. I don't know what it is, but Joanna's punches didn't look really straight like they normally do in this fight. 2 years off, though, at 34 years old. It's just not a good thing. It seems like if you take if you're off for 2 years, be no older than maybe 30 is kind of a good rule of thumb. It seems like because then you're still young and it won't affect you very much. But when these mid 30 something fighters take a couple years off, it usually isn't really good, especially their first fight back, and sometimes isn't good ever again. Wow. Yeah. Joanna's okay. Joanna's okay. But anyway, for anyone that may have just tuned in, very competitive fight. A lot of wrestling and grappling, some striking. Not the super damaging shots from the first fight, at least not too many of them. It looked to me like Joanna was getting the better of the striking. So Wei Li threw in some wrestling and then just caught her with the spinning back fist big hug from Zhang Wei Li. 2 minutes, 20 seconds, round number 2. And is the winner by knockout, Zhang Wei Li. Or Wei Li Zhang. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And there she is in DC. How good does it feel to win in that fashion? Wait for the translation. Very, very happy to win this fight. I told myself I'd use all my experience to win this fight and come back, and I did. Spinning back elbow, DC says. I don't think so, though. I think just the forearm connected. Let's see it. Yeah, no, I don't think that. No, see it again, close up. No, that was not a spinning back elbow. It was a spinning back fist is the technique she threw, and she landed the forearm, landed really hard. But close. Nice cartwheel flip she did afterward. She was very, very calm for this fight. And instead of thinking of fighting Joanna, she was thinking of fighting herself. And as soon as she can do her best, then she can, overcome anything. Oh. Hey, Carla Esparza, I hear there's a fight in Abu Dhabi. I'm going to invite you to fight me. It's not your territory. It's not my territory. It's neutral territory. Let's see what it is here. Wei Li has a lot to say. I want to thank Joanna. She's a great champion. She was a champion before me. I think she kind of turned over the mantle to me. And one day there will be someone better than me that I will turn it over to. And I hope for world peace and for all people to have a good life. Right on. Nothing wrong with that. They're going to talk to Joanna. You want to train 5 months really hard every single day. Bells are still ringing in her head. Thinking a lot of her sparring partners. I think she didn't expect Wei Li to be that strong, maybe in the wrestling and grappling. Thanking everybody. She's retiring. That's it. She's crying. She's not crying, but she's so sorry she let Dana down, she told me. Wait a second. Giving credit to the fans. Very emotional. Not crying, but very emotional. Squeezing her eyes. That's why I thought. Oh, there's her gloves. 20 years of her fighting. She's turning 35 this year. She wants to be a mom. She loves DC. She loves the guys, and she put her gloves down and retired. You don't want to get Jacek. I like that. I like that. What a warrior. Just a tremendous warrior. But she's just such a champion at heart. I think she doesn't want to be a girl who's just the gatekeeper for the champions. Not that she would have been, but at almost 35, she wants to be a mom. Her clock's ticking. She, had she won here, obviously she would have continued, but maybe not for too many years after that. But I think if she's not going to be the champion, I think she doesn't want to, wait too much longer to start a family, and probably just doesn't want to be, an also ran fighter that's not in contention for the belt. So a lot of respect to her, because it's hard, from what I've heard, to leave the crowded light of fame and celebrity and stardom. And a lot of fighters in her position would say, you know what, that's okay, because then I'll beat someone else, and then maybe I'll have some other great fights. Maybe they won't be, the number, title eliminators, but I'll fight someone who's ranked number 6, or fight someone who's ranked number 8 or then number 10. And then if I lose that, maybe, whichever, but I'll keep fighting and I'll be in there grinding. I mean, they have a right to do that. Every fighter deserves a respect if they want to do that. But then sometimes you can just end up taking a lot of punishment and end up being a punching bag for the younger lions. And she's taken a lot of damage in her career, especially in that first Zhang Weili fight. And yeah, she's saying that's it. Huge respect to her. Great warrior. People won't forget Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She was the second ever UFC Women's Strawweight champion, and absolutely a warrior. Great Polish warrior. See if I can get us some more light here. All right, that's a bit better. You can see the mess in here even more. Probably worse for me, but what a mess. Yeah, maybe it'd be best I turn the lights down a little bit more. Fuck it. I don't care. Bob Trotter. Too many chick fights, bro. They should just be ring girls. Oh, my buddy Bob Trotter. Man, I'll tell you, Bruce, it's hard to say. I don't know what to say, in other words, but, you are the Bob Trotter. That's one better than being a Globe Trotter, is to be a Bob Trotter. So I That I don't know, man. I like watching the women's fights. I understand your opinion. I do. I understand your opinion. I think, nowadays the world's becoming less understanding about anyone's opinion, and I certainly don't want anyone's opinion that's racist or hateful to anyone. But I do understand your thoughts. Like Habib, he doesn't want to see women fight. A lot of women, a lot of men are traditional like that. Don't want to see women getting hurt or beaten up, and I understand. I understand that. I don't feel that way myself personally, but I understand those that do, and I don't think it's out of any bad place. And then also some people just like to see men fight, and I understand that. But as you know, Mr. Bob Trotter, we got another women's fight coming up, as you would say, another chick fight. But this is going to be awesome. And here's what I can say, Bruce. If you're watching the chick fights, as you call them, maybe get some Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A chick fight, kind of like a double chick, madness. I don't know. That's one of the stupider things I've ever said. But anyway, so what to do here? I didn't want to just sit here and have to sit through all the hype. I wish we could put a pause button on this. But I guess not. Let me see. What does we say here? Najmin says, "What did I just hear, bro?" I don't know. You mean the silly thing I said about chick with a Chick-fil-A? I just think of silly shit, man. This is my dad humor when he said he's tired, doesn't like chick fights. So I said, well, maybe next time you get some Chick-fil-A and then watch chick fights, and it'll be like a double chick action for you. And then my buddy could be happier. Hell yeah. Yeah, cool. I appreciate you. So yeah, I'm just trying to get Mr. Bob Trotter to enjoy the, as he calls it, the chick fights a little bit better. So, all right, here we go. Taila Santos. I tell you what, I'm really impressed by this woman. She is a strong-looking woman, Taila Santos. She's saying it's not by accident I got this opportunity. I'm ready to fight the best, ready to become the best. I mean, it's so hard to say when you're going up against someone so good and such a great champion. And as Najmin says, I'm looking forward to this a lot too. And I really could be wrong about Santos. And sometimes looks can be deceiving, but I get a feeling that this girl is tough. And obviously we've seen her beat up other fight. Yeah, her first fight was a split decision loss to a fighter wasn't that great. But everyone, I think, doesn't realize in your first UFC fight, a lot of people have nerves, and it's an adrenaline dump, and you don't know if you're good enough to be there, and you're scared. You don't want to have the fight where everyone's watching you on TV be a disaster, And so I think she was a lot more cautious and careful and less mature and too young, and then she barely lost that fight. So essentially, she could be 5-0 in the UFC. But let's examine this real quick and see the fights that she's had. So that fight that she had was against where is it? That fight that she had was against Mara Romero Orella. Decision loss, and I've already just spoken about that. So let's get past that and say her next fight, she beat Molly McCann, and Molly is a really tough fighter, so that's a very good win. She beat Jillian Robertson in only her third fight in the UFC, and Jillian had already like 8 or 10 fights. That was a good win. She was dominant in that fight. She beat Roxanne Modafferi, who had like 20 UFC fights or something, and she was dominant in that fight. She beat Joanne Wood, who was a warrior, formerly Joanna Calderwood, and was dominant in that fight. I mean, she's a really, really strong girl. And I'll tell you what, I think if you're betting, if you don't bet, I don't encourage anyone to gamble if you can't afford it. But in all honesty, when you can get 5-1 odds here, I would think that putting like a half or a quarter of a unit on it is a good bet here. I think she does have a chance. So if you normally bet $100 a fight, bet 50 or bet 25, or if you normally bet 50, bet $10 or something. Because I think Taila Santos has a chance here. I really do. I could end up looking stupider than hell. But I appreciate that Najmin agrees. Yeah, she's tough. I mean, I wish I could have the confidence to go so far as to say I am picking her to absolutely win. This and that. I'm not going to go quite that far, but I really think she could. And but when I say that, if she wins, I'm not going to jump on all over the place and take credit for it. I'm not that kind of guy, you know. But I will say that I did say that I think she had a chance and is a legit fighter. I think she's a bigger, stronger girl than all of Valentina's other opponents, except for maybe Amanda Nunes, except for almost certainly probably Amanda Nunes, because that fight was at bantamweight. But I think she's a bigger, stronger woman than any of the women that Valentina has fought at flyweight. I mean, I hope I'm backed up to this. I hope she just doesn't get wiped out. But I just, I feel strength, confidence, and intensity from this woman, Kyla Santos. And I've been watching women's fights for many, 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 many years. And I've interviewed a ton of women on the MMA Power Hour, which we do every week for 5.5 years. And as a member of Credentialed Media, I've gone to UFC and interviewed a ton of fighters, both men and women, talked to a lot of women fighters. Always loved watching women's fights. And this woman, to me, I think this woman's got something. And I think she's going to make this a fight. Let's see what Najmin says. Nunes was a different weight. Yeah, he's certainly the strongest opponent Valentina's facing. But I'm glad you agree, Najmin. And I think possibly substantially stronger than any of the women that Valentina has faced at flyweight. Because at bantamweight, she also faced Juliana Pena. But this is a strong woman. This is a strong Tyler Santos. This is going to be a good fight. This is going to be a really good fight, and I feel I can't wait. I can't wait for this fight. Excuse the mess behind me, as I already said, but it's the only room I have guests out of town, and this is the only room frequently that I have to do some stuff. But when I do my broadcast for the MMA Power Hour every week on the Hannibal TV, you will see it's a much more professional and fantastic background, courtesy of my producer, Dr. Adam Rhoda. And if gas would stop costing almost $7 in California and if food would stop being so expensive, I'd maybe go out and get some virtual screen and do whatever. But unfortunately, I can't afford it. California living, man, super, super expensive, crazy expensive. Anyway, man, cold, yeah. Valentina, she's like the Fedor Emelianenko of women's fighting. For those of you that remember Fedor and Pride back in those days, just ice cold. Let's see what Najmin says. Forgot. Yeah, car says this. Yeah, exactly. It's smart to forget you have a car, especially if you're in California. I mean, this is just silly here. I mean, everywhere else it sucks that you went from $2 gas, $2.50 gas to $5 gas or $4.95 or $5.08, but we're paying $2 more than almost all of them. We're literally just below $7 for our gas. Absolutely sick. Great, it just sucks. I don't want to be political, but in reality, this is not a Putin price hike. This is a Joe Biden price hike. That's just it. Putin, when he invaded, that did cause some panic and stuff, but our price had already gone up. A lot of people may not know that gas prices may be up like 40% since Putin and Russia invaded Ukraine, but it was up like 65% before that happened. So this is our administration. It's just a really, really, really big fuck up in policies here in the United States. Really big. Yeah, without a doubt. Najmin. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. Quality of life with food and gas prices like this, really, really fucked up. I mean, this is the biggest jump in costs in 40 years. In 40 years. I mean, how do you do that? How is that even possible? And it's not all on COVID and coronavirus. It's not. This is just This is a debacle. This is like Keystone Cops running things here. You know, I mean, I think me and you, Najmeen, could run this country better. It's just crap. But this has to stop soon because, you know, already people are struggling. I love this country. It's a great country, America. I've never lived anywhere else. Probably wouldn't want to live anywhere else. But if the prices don't get lower, I mean, it's already hard. And now it's like unbelievably hard and difficult. Yeah, tough times. Anyway, here we go. 34 years old for the champ, 28 for the challenger, 5'5", 5'6". The champ was 124.5 pounds. Tyler Santos, 125 on the mark. An inch and a half reach advantage for the challenger, Tyler Santos. And here we go. Appreciate that we're on the same page, Najmeen. Yeah, they should make it a priority. I mean, in all honesty, fuck climate change. Who the fuck cares about climate change? Nobody cares about climate change. You know, nobody cares about the fact that there was people that were in a crowd of bullshit on January 6th. Fix the fucking economy. Fix fucking gas prices and food prices so people don't have to suffer like this. The fuck out of here with that other shit. Fucking climate change on January 6th. Fucking bullshit. No one gives a fuck about that stuff unless you're a complete fucking zombie who buys into all that shit. Get the fuck out of here with that stuff. Anyway, sorry about that, but had to do that. Anyway, here we go. Big fight time. Big fight time. There we go. Santa Catarina, Brazil. A lot of great fighters from here. Thank you, Najmeen. I appreciate that you like my rant. We got to stay in touch, man. People that believe in reality. You know what I mean? Feel free to hit me up anytime. Friend me on Facebook or wherever. If we're not already. Hopefully we are. We probably are. So subscribe, or as my great friends in Scotland would say, please subscribe to that's the only Scottish I can do. Thank you. There we go. Here we go. Oh, I'm so excited. Valentina's nose looks red, or like her face looks red. Maybe someone slapped her in the face to wake her up. Now Clay Guida's brother will do that. There we go. So what to do here if you're Tyler Santos? You almost feel like if you could go out and get Valentina's respect really quickly, that would be good. But you don't want to just rush out, you know, get crazy like one fighter did earlier tonight. I forget who that was. All right, here we go. Ice cold eyes for Valentina. No touch, no glove touch for either one of them. Check leg kick by Valentina. Check some distance. Santos bouncing a little bit more. Valentina staying very still, just looking like a cobra ready to strike. Superman punch or Superwoman punch by Valentina. There. Oh, nice exchange. Valentina getting the better of it, but no big deal, no harm done. It was a left, and it was kind of an overreach by Santos, and she got caught a little bit, but no damage. They're both bouncing a bit. Santos keeps on throwing a left kind of gauging distance. Another leg check by Champ. And just Valentina just so still through a left and right, and it's good movement, relaxed. Santos seems very relaxed in there. And she's bouncing a little bit, and they're both, not a lot being thrown here. Conserving energy, they're trying to feel each other. They're trying to feel each other's heat. here. Spinning side kick by Valentina hits air. Yeah, very good reaction by Santos. Nice left, right by Santos. One of them grazes a little bit. Valentina grabs her, body lock, both hands, and she has Santos' back against the wall. Santos is fighting the body lock. She's trying to break the hands, and she's swimming in there, and Valentina is stopping it, though. She really wants to keep her hands connected. I can't see if they are, but it looks like they are. A little bit of a knee in the clinch by Champ. Catching Santos a little bit near the midsection, and Santos is now trying to peel off Valentina from her, but she can't do it. Santos still with Valentina still with the body lock, back pushing Santos back against the fence. Not doing much though. Santos is lowering her body weight, trying to slip out. She's giving up on trying to swim. Body lock is high, right under the armpit for the Champ. And not much action. Kind of stalled out here. It looks like Valentina is kind of holding her here. Maybe wanted to show strength. Wanted to maybe show that she's stronger than her. I don't know. I don't think her hands are connected anymore. A little shoulder bump. Wow, another good shoulder bump by Valentina. Very nice. And another shoulder bump. No impact on that one. They're just stuck there. The referee is watching. Valentina is just, she's got her hands connected. Oh, she went for a lateral throw and she didn't get it. Santos on top. Santos got her back. One hook in. And Santos is on the bottom. And she's behind Valentina. Face crank. She's face cranking her. Oh! No, she lost a face crank. She has got her back. Body lock. Valentina Shevchenko is on her back. And Taila Santos under her with the body lock on her, under her, having her back completely. Wow. Nothing going on, though. Nothing going on. Valentina trying to work out of it. Okay, nice face crank again. Nope, nothing there. Not going to waste her energy. Nice body lock. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen Valentina in this position, ever, especially this quick. This chick is for real. Whether she wins or loses, Santos is for real. Okay, Santos again trying to get a little bit of a face crank. No, nothing there. Staying patient. Nice body lock. Valentina actually starting to turn, she's going toward the right direction. She's going toward the right direction where the leg is that's figure fouring, and she's throwing punches backward, and she's landing a little bit. She's trying to turn. Valentina's trying to turn. Taila will not let her turn. Body lock will not let her turn. Santos is keeping it there, keeping the body lock in. Valentina trying to go to the right side, and Taila is keeping her there. She adjusts, and she's keeping the Champ centered right on top of her body, right in the body lock. Valentina is up on the soles of both of her feet, throwing backward punches, throwing a few across, landing a little bit. Face crank, and the bell. Wow. Did I say mention this power? Don't want to speak too soon. Did you say mention this power? I don't think I said mention the power, but I think I said something like I knew this girl was strong. I think you did too. I think that's what you're saying. That's me. But yeah, nice, sick. And I'll tell you what, as soon as she got her back, what happened was it was either off a judo throw or a lateral. No, you know what it was? I think she was going to try to judo throw her. Yup, she was going to try to judo throw her, and she didn't even come close. And as soon as she whipped her body around, Santos took her back. Went right on the ground, though, came under her, and kept putting the body lock on right away. Wow, she has her hand over Valentina's mouth. I hadn't even noticed that. She must have only had it there for a few seconds, and then did get a pretty good face crank for about 3 or 4 seconds, and that hurts. That's got to be a Santos round. Thank Brother Washington. Yeah, definitely. No, it's okay. I got you, Najmin. All right, they're back at it. And taking cage center is Valentina. And she threw a couple punches, nothing landed. Spinning heel kick, not even close, by Valentina, the champ. Maybe to make it quick, I'll just say the champ. Kind of leg check, nice, connected a little bit by the champ. Nice right, left, left just grazes Santos. Okay, they clinch again. They're clinching again. Nice knee up the middle by Santos. Santos now has Valentina his back against the wall. The champ's back is against the cage, but she's starting to sprawl out. Santos, DC is recommending Santos drops for a single. It looks like she kind of is, although Valentina has one overhook. She's got one overhook in, and she's swimming to try to get an underhook on the other side. And she's got her feet splayed out to stop the takedown or to keep her balance. I would imagine it's going to be really hard to rip Valentina Shevchenko off the cage here. If she does that, wow. And in the previous instance, Valentina went for a throw and misjudged it. That's how that positioning came to be. But if Taila Santos can rip Valentina off the cage, yikes. Let's see it, though. She's crying. Referee's looking at their lack of action. Okay, she's hooking her leg. Oh, is she going to get a takedown? She does. Takedown, Taila Santos. Yikes. Beautiful. Right into Valentina's guard. I'm telling you, me and Najmin both called this. This is a good fight. This girl is strong as hell. All right, and still now open guard. Now Valentina closed guard again. Taila Santos putting a little bit on her, but she needs to posture up. And if she postures up, Valentina's got a very active guard, and her jits is good. All right, Santos trying to stand up out of the guard and came right back down, and the champ closes the guard. Closed guard with the champ on her back. A punch, not much impact to it though. They're doing a little bit of hand fighting here, and the champ looking for an armbar. Omoplata. Oh, she's going for a gogoplata. Misses gogoplata. Right back to open guard, now closed guard. Santos knows her jits. That would have been sick if. How often do you see a gogoplata win in the UFC? Almost never. Last one I think was Nick Diaz, but that I think was in Pride against Gomez. All right. Closed guard. Valentina still on her back. Active guard, though. She was trying a lot of stuff, but I don't think she wants this big, strong girl inside control her mouth. I know she doesn't. So she's got to be careful and smart. Her head is about a foot away from the cage, and I think that's where Santos might be trying to push her. Although nowadays you really don't want to do that. It used to be in the early UFC, you wanted the person against the cage, but now they just cage walk it, so you don't really want that. So maybe Valentina's trying to do that. Yeah, Valentina's probably inching her way to the cage. I should have thought of that. A stand up, stalled out, stand up. There we go. With 1:22 left. Referee stands him up. You can see and feel the confidence of Santos. But Valentina seems like she's fine. No punches for 5 seconds through all her kicks. A punch by Valentina right at the 10-second mark. Missed. Santos looking very relaxed. Nice left kick to the body. Not much on it by the champ. They exchange. Oh! Judo throw. Nice hip throw by Valentina. And she doesn't get it. What a scramble. Scramble. And they scramble with Santos ending up back on top. What a scramble. Every time against these other girls at flyweight, Valentina would have ended up on top there against every other girl. Santos is like, no. I think Santos is a little bit stronger than Valentina Shevchenko. She's like, no. Wow. I fucking knew it. I wish I would have had the courage to say I'm absolutely picking her to win, but I didn't want to be that crazy. But I did say I really think she has a good chance, and I do have a very small bet on it. As Michael Bisping just said, a tremendous start by the challenger. And at the bell ends up with Valentina Shevchenko on her back. This is taking off. This is picking up where Jennifer Maia left off. The only difference is that after Jennifer Maia doing that, she just wasn't big enough, strong enough, or even young enough to do this. I think she was older than the champ. She was smaller, and Valentina adjusted and just was like, nah, forget you, you know. But not with this girl. Not with this girl. I am going to say, nice, wow, hip throw. She just the champ hip throwed her, hung onto the head, but Santos just immediately hip-scaped out. Immediately hip-scaped out and went to her knees. Nice core strength by Talia Santos and nice jiu-jitsu. And she's like, no, don't get the fuck out of here with that shit. Valentina's like, what the fuck? Who am I in here with? All right, get ready to start round 3. And the champ is breathing a little bit hard. And Santos breathing a little bit, but looks like the champ is a little bit more tired. Glad you like what I said, Najmin. There we go. Get ready for round 3 of 5. And Valentina, trying to take an aggressive stance, starts walking forward, and she is controlling cage center. Oh, mouthpiece problem. Timeout. No mouthpiece for Santos. Well, it is what it is. She's winning the fight anyway. I was going to say, I dare to say that Santos is up 2-0. Mouthpiece back in. Fight restarts. Valentina kind of throws a kick to get distance. Nothing on it. Legs. Nice right jab by Valentina. They both throw and exchange. Nice rights. Not a lot of power, but they both exchange. Nice front teeth kick by Valentina. Answered by a nice inner thigh kick by Santos, which was harder. Oblique kick by Santos to the knee doesn't really connect. Teep kick blocked. Santos throws it. Valentina throws him back. Nothing on it. A nice distancing right jab by said the champ lands. Right left by both of them. Both graze each other. Yeah, this girl's. This is the toughest challenge by far at flyweight for Valentina. Yeah, this is cool. Spinning side kick with a heel landing a little bit from the champ. Not much though. No reaction from Santos. Right, left by Valentina barely lands. No reaction by Santos. Right didn't land the left raise. Soft leg kick by the champ. No reaction. Right, left by Santos, miss. Check left kick by champ. Nothing on it. Oh, Valentina goes to the takedown. Body lock and she gets it. Oh, right back up to Santos. Immediately. Santos is not having it from Valentina Shevchenko. She is not having it. Yipes. She was just like, Valentina couldn't hold her down for a second. Back up on the feet, back and forth. Both pacing themselves, both bouncing. Oblique kick by Santos barely lands at all. Right from the champ, not much steam on it. Just beautiful rhythm by Santos. The champ throws a right completely blocked. Man, Santos's rhythm is so good. She's just like, oh, clinch. In a clinch, they're in a clinch. And Santos pushes Valentina back to the cage. Santos is looking for the body lock. Does she have it? I can't see if her hands are connected. I think her hands are connected. Valentina reaching around, throwing a few pitter-pat punches, reaching around, going like this. Oh, I think Santos, no, she does not have her hands connected, but she's close. Wow. Santos controlling Shevchenko against the fence. And here's the takedown by Santos. Wow. She puts Valentina on her stomach. And she's got one hook in. She's got Valentina's back, but with only one hook in. Valentina's turning, and Santos may end up on the back, on the ground here. But she will not. Oh, she's too high. Santos up on Valentina's back, but Valentina is trying to shake her off. But no, Santos will not be shaken off. Santos coming back down lower. She has got Valentina on her knees and Santos on the back, backpacking her. Valentina is rolling. She's rolling. Okay, now Santos is being pushed against the fence. She's got one hook in on Val. She's going for the choke. She's got a choke on Valentina Shevchenko. She's got a choke on Valentina Shevchenko. It's not deep, though. Valentina's chin's down. Body lock by Taila Santos. Body lock by Taila Santos. Wow. Wow. She's got the arm. Oh, Valentina has got her chin down, and she's starting to get on her side. But still, body lock. Taila is being pressed against the fence a little bit, but nevertheless, she has got the full back of Valentina Shevchenko. Okay, that arm's down. Another arm now. She's putting up another arm to get the choke. Valentina is hand fighting, but the body lock is on. The fence is making it a little bit problematic for Taila Santos. She's trying again to get in there under the chin, but Champ's chin is just stapled to her chest. Oh, she's trying though. Santos, no, face crank now. Face crank by Santos. The Champ is reaching back and hitting her though. So it loosened it. Wow. Wow, the round ends. Ha! 3-0, Taila Santos. Me and Najmeen, we knew this girl was good. We knew this girl was good. And I'll tell you what, I also said it in my YouTube video from 24 hours ago. Check it out. I'm like, you know what? This girl is worth a bet, and I think she has a really good chance. Just, oh, I'm so happy. Win or lose, this girl redeemed my faith in her and me talking her up. You can see when she was strong. Wow, the composure and the maturity in here. I was doing an interview with Vanessa Demopoulos a week ago. No, five days ago in the MMA Power Hour. And I said, Taila Santos, I just think she's going to go in there and put it to her. And we wondered how Valentina Shevchenko would react to being the nail instead of the hammer. And Vanessa said, I don't think she's ever been the nail. So it's so hard to say, but she's being the nail here. Not that she's getting the brakes beaten off of her, but she is getting beaten by the younger, hungrier, stronger fighter. Wow, the little hematoma, though. The right eye of Santos is starting to close. I don't know what happened, but if she blew her nose or something, that was a mistake. If her nose is broken, but that's a problem. Yeah, they're mentioning significant swelling on the right eye. They're back up. First punch lands by Valentina. Santos got a target on her face now. They both exchanged lefts. Yeah, that eye is bad. I hate to say it. Nice body kick, left body kick by the Champ. Nice head kick by Santos, blocked completely though. Clash of heads. DC or Bisping is saying it's a clash of heads. I think it was Bisping. Oh. Nice front teep kick lands in the midsection. Oh, nice left kick. What happened? Oh, they're calling it a low kick because Valentina landed a nice teep kick and then a nice, left kick to the head that landed pretty hard. Oh, it was partially blocked. Wow, her eye is completely closed now. What a shame. Let me see the slow-mo. Yeah, it was a clash of heads. And Valentina's head was in the good position like you want to do if you were actually headbutting someone and it got right in Taila's eye. Anyway, they're started again. Damn. Oh, big left by Valentina, but it didn't land completely. Taila is wincing, though, that eye. She looks like she's in some pain and discomfort, and it's hard to see. Fuck, you'd hate to see it end this way, or this ruin the chances of such a great fighter. Okay, they're clinched now. Oh, big elbow, but to the other side by the Champ. Didn't land cleanly, though. Fortunately, man, she is wincing. Santos is wincing with that eye, squinting. Oh, big left. No, not big left, but a good left by the Champ. She can't see. God darn it. This is terrible. This is so unfortunate. I like, nice body kick, but you know what? The Champ is not on her. Valentina is not staying on her. Oh, big exchange by both. Both of them landed good right. They're both throwing like 1-2s at the same time. Wow, just a pained look on Santos' face. But she's in it. Oh, nice body shot to the left. Yeah, Santos can't see anything coming from that right eye, so she's not going to see something coming from the left. And we know that Valentina throws a few punches, elbow barely grazes Santos. Santos in a defensive posture throws a oblique kick just to test the range. She might need to do that because she can't see the range. Her depth perception is going to be completely hampered here. Definitely what's happening. So Potence, welcome, brother. Okay, nice exchange. Man, this is the best thing that could be happening though for Santos with her eye completely shut is that the champion stays off. Yeah, the champ throws a Superwoman punch and a teeth kick, both miss. Nothing though, nothing coming back from Santos. Nothing. 3-punch combination and a kick lands by the champ, but not cleanly. Santos is still okay. Santos seems to feel like the best thing she should do is be elusive, which could be right. You can't see very well. Nice front kick by Santos lands, and an oblique kick by Santos lands a little bit. Not a lot of action here. Not a lot of action. 3-punch combination by the champ doesn't really land. One of them maybe grazes. Nice inside kick to the thigh by Santos. Oblique kick by Santos doesn't land. Nice left by the champ, lands a little bit. Side kick in close from Santos lands. Another leg kick by Santos lands. Santos' back is near the fence. Valentina taking a very, very strong posture, and she's coming in on her. She throws the left right, and the left misses. The right barely lands. Santos is starting to look like she's getting her composure back. Throws a nice left. Nice combination. They both throw, and they both throw knees. They both land a little bit, but not by much. Not much. Nice again inside leg kick by Santos. She's starting to, you can see Santos starting to get her composure back. I don't know why Shevchenko let her do it. She should have got all on him. I don't know. It's almost like she's giving her a chance to clear her head or get her vision back. I don't know. I'd be curious to hear why. Nice 1-2 by the champ. Doesn't really land cleanly though. Santos looking tired, but the champ looking tentative. Oh, body lock takedown for Santos. Beautiful duck under takedown for Taila Santos. Beauty, a thing of beauty, Bisping says. So we got half guard by the champ. Half guard, she tries to posture up and get a sweep. No go. Santos puts her arm down on her face, cross faces her, and says, no, not gonna happen. Round ends. Wow. Good, they got the end swell on the eye for Santos. They're rubbing the eye. That's why we have 2 eyes. She can't see out of the eye. And one of her cornermen says, that's why we have 2 eyes. You gotta love that. All right. Gotta refresh the page, Najmin. Yeah, she won all of them to Najmin, but that might have been before this one, though. This last round, I tell you, it was close, though. This last round was close. Corner of Santos is saying you got to do everything you can do here. 5 minutes to make history. The doctor has come in. Yeah, the doctor's going to let it go. Yeah, her vision is clearly compromised. I don't understand why Valentina would not want to put it on her here. I just don't. I don't know. Maybe she just feels this girl's too strong and she doesn't want to get too close to her. Remember, even though Valentina has looked like a grappler against a lot of these girls, she's really, her expertise is striking. And this Brazilian girl's probably grappled her entire life. And she's big and she's strong. So we're actually seeing a little bit of weakness in the champ. If she's against a grappler like that, she's kind of like, I don't think I want to be too close to This girl. Valentina landing here a little bit, nothing big. Inside leg kick by Santos. They're keeping each other, they're keeping a distance. They're keeping a kicking distance. They're keeping out of punching distance for both of them. A little bit more urgency from Valentina. Valentina lands a good three-punch combination. Oh, a scramble. And Valentina again goes for a hip throw for a brief second. Just a head and arm throw, not a hip throw. Head and arm throw, and again she's reversed. Reversed by Taila Santos. Wow. Valentina is climbing the fence, flipping over. Santos is still going for her back. Santos got a hook, trying to get one hook in. Valentina is turtled up on the fence. And one arm, Santos coming under with one arm. I wish I should be up higher here. Santos on the back. Ooh, she's too high. She's too high. Valentina's going to pull her off, it looks like. She's way too high. Oh, she's going to reset. Oh, no. Okay, back up. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Local Bisbing was saying the question is, will Valentina Niva stop him? Oh, big three-punch combination. Two of them landed for the champ. Bisbing was asking if Shevchenko will need a stoppage to win this fight, and she might. I think she will need it. So hard to say. Oh, takedown by Valentina. Nice. Looked like it was a double. And she is in the half guard. Half guard of Taila Santos. Yeah, not doing much. Michael Bisping was mentioning she's got to pass this position, but easier said than done. She's trying to, though. She's trying to clear it. Oh, she's trying to get, no. Santos is like, no. Was that lockdown Santos has? No. Almost. She almost got locked down. Nope, but she's got a one leg in there. Yeah, half guard. Nice half guard. No damage being done by Valentina. She's got no leverage. They're compressing. She's just getting pity pat punches like that. Oh, nice shoulder bump from the top. Nice shoulder strike on the top, landed squarely from Valentina Shevchenko. Open-headed strike, that was like slapped her head a little bit. Couple good punches. Couple good punches by Valentina. Valentina is going for head control here. Oh, Valentina's looking like she wants a head and arm choke or arm triangle choke, but she's pressed up against the fence, and this Brazilian is not going to give her that. Yeah, she's not going to do that. She wants it. Look, she really wants it. The champ. Yeah, this is a good dominant round. This is the first dominant round for Valentina. 46 seconds. She's got Valentina has got. Oh, she went. Oh, there we go. Side control finally, and she's got Santos against the fence. 33 seconds left. Scooping the head. Oh, back to half guard by Santos. Right. Yeah, the fence is Valentina's enemy. Valentina on top, both of them right near the fence, and Valentina desperately wants to get side control or mount. And nope. Actually, Santos almost got guard, almost recovered guard. But it is still, yeah, round ends with Valentina in Santos's half guard and raises her hand with the number one. I don't know what Valentina was meaning by that. Maybe she was trying to say she's happy that she won that round. Why? That wasn't round 5, was it? Maybe it was. I thought that was round 4. They're round 5? Damn. I'll be right back. Yep, half hour. I'm going to talk to you before that. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, round 5. I lost track of the rounds. It was so exciting. Something wrong with the feed here? I lost you guys. I don't think there's anything wrong with the feed, is there? Hope nothing happened with the stream here. Anyway. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This should be a new champion. Split decision. Oh, no. No, they gave it to Valentina. No, I don't think so. I disagree. I disagree with that. Yeah. You were right, Najmeen. That's fucked up, though. That's wrong. Nah, that's wrong. She didn't win. Yeah, no, you're right, Najmeen. They didn't want to give up. Yeah, fucking judges. Talking about 13 hours to get there. Really, that's the only problem, not her opponent. Yeah. You lost. I like Valentina, but she lost. Thank you, guys. Man, DC's voice is hoarse from screaming. No break. There better be an immediate rematch. Immediate rematch. They should make it. Yeah, for anyone just joining, that was an amazing fight. I felt Talia Santos won in 3 rounds to 2. It should be winner and new. Let's see what Talia says. I didn't even really see Valentina give Santos much credit, which is very disappointing. Because I like Valentina, but she lost this fight. Let's see what Talia says. Valentina's really lucky that this girl fought for a round and a half with one eye. Nice. Yeah, Santos said she thought she won, and she said, "I'm still young. I can't complain about anything, but this is not the last time you guys will see me." I like that. Yeah, future champion right there. Future champion. She should be champion today, but future champion Talia Santos. I don't think Valentina, I don't think Shevchenko wants anything to do with this girl again. They better make her fight her, though. They better make her fight her. She's on two Valentinas, and she's trying to hit the one in the middle, like three of them. Yeah, absolutely great, great performance by Tyla Santos, the 28-year-old. Wow, wow. She was just, yikes, she is good. She is good. It just seemed that way, how she was handling these girls, how she was making, Jillian Robertson and Roxanne Modafferi, look like they couldn't even fight, and who else was she in there with? And Joanne Wood and Molly McCann. I mean, she made those four girls look like they couldn't fight. And all four of them are legit beasts. Molly McCann, Jillian Robertson, Roxanne Modafferi, and Joanne Wood. And now we see why. Now we see why. This girl is that good. Damn, there's Robert Whitaker excited and happy. They're the former champ. He's loving it. This guy, Jacob Malkoun, got ripped off. There is Jan Blachowicz anxiously looking to see what's going to happen in the main event. All right, so Glover and Yuri for the main event of the evening. That's going to be exciting. So I wish we could I wish I could pause this. What? I probably should. Okay, anyway, here we are in the messy spare room with some computers and the main event. All right, so let me recap a little bit and give you my thoughts about what we've seen here so far. Okay, so what we've seen so far, Jocelyn Edwards beating Ramona Pascual. I didn't know too much about either of them, but I thought Pascual would win. She clearly didn't. Silvana Gomez Juarez catching Leon, I had no idea that fight. Although it did seem like the chances were better for the younger girl, but it didn't go that way. I did have Kyung Ho Kang beating Dana Becquerel, very close fight, but I called that one right. Brendan Allen, I had Jacob Malkoun winning that fight. He was about a 3-1 dog, and I felt he won. Really, really close fight. Training partner of Robert Whitaker, and man, Malkoun was really good. I thought he deserved the decision, as did the audience. Resounding booze after that fight was announced for Brendan Allen. Mahashete Hayes there over Steve Garcia. I had Steve Garcia, and that was a tough fight. He was looking really good until he wasn't. So a good addition to the 22-year-old. He's very big and tall for the division. Kulabao catching a split decision over Seung Woo Choi. I didn't have any pick in that one. I didn't have any idea. Both were tough guys, and they both looked really, really good, really tough in that fight. Jack Della Maddalena had no idea how good he was. Don't have any idea until the big UFC debut. I went for his opponent from Dagestan, Ramazan Habib. It looked like for a brief second I was going to be right with a Darce choke by the Dagestani Habib, and he was able to finish the choke, and Maddalena got up and finished it with strength. So Jack Della Maddalena was for real. Ramazani looks like he's not going to be, unfortunately, one of the better guys from Dagestan. Jake Matthews, I called that one. Called that with confidence. And I do think part of it is, though, too much activity, overactivity. 3 fights in 2 months and 5 fights, I think, in 4 months. And he had to fly over to Singapore from where he's training in the United States. I just felt those are all mitigating factors. And the fact that the younger fighter, just by a little bit though, but a little bit younger was Matthews. He had a whole year to rest and recover. And it was just, perfect storm, ideal situation. Right from the beginning, you could see Matthews was the fresher fighter, and just too much activity. Matthews is a tough guy anyway, though, so I called that one right. Although I think with rest, I think Fialho will come back and be really talented, strong guy that can continue to win the UFC, as will Jake Matthews. Zhang Wei Li. I thought Joanna had it. I thought Joanna would get her revenge. I still think Joanna won that first fight and was not given the victory, which is a shame. Her head's swollen to almost twice the size, and they take the victory away from her. I just think that sucks. But I was hoping. But I also believe it. I thought, 2 years off and she's 34 years old isn't. But I kind of overlooked that and felt that she would beat Weili Zhang because Weili looked like she was fading a little bit. But didn't look that way here, and then landed that spinning back fist. Joanna Jędrzejczyk has officially retired and left her gloves in the ring. Had a nice, passionate speech, and apologized to Dana White and just thanked the fans and everything in DC and everything. That she loved us and she loved DC. So great career for the second ever women's strawweight champion from Poland, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And then Taila Santos and Shevchenko. I'm curious to see who this website had winning that fight. I would bet you that they had Santos. I felt Santos won 3 rounds, clearly 3 rounds, and probably would have been 4-1 if her one eye hadn't been closed from the accidental butting heads. Incidental and accidental. Let's see though. Let's see what Sherdog said on that one. I would think it hope. I would think it hope I'm going to see most of them fight two Santos. Let's see. And we have round 1 Santos. Round 2 of their unofficial judges had Santos and 1 had Shevchenko. Round 3, all 3 of their judges had Santos. Round 4, all 3 of the judges had Shevchenko. And round 5, all 3 of the judges had Shevchenko. So 2 out of 3 Sherdog judges had it Santos like me, 48-47. One of the Sherdog judges had it 48-47 Shevchenko. Let me look at another thing that I kind of like bloody over. See if they have the play-by-play. Yeah, so 2 out of 3 Sherdog judges have it Santos. And let's see about bloody elbow. 9, 9, and bloody elbow. First round, Santos. Second round, Santos. Third round, Santos. Fourth round, Shevchenko. Fifth round, Shevchenko. Bloody elbow had it Taila Santos. Let's see what MMA Junkie had. Let's see MMA Junkie. I bet you they have it for Santos as well. I like to see this, but it even makes me more angry. Play-by-play, MMA Junkie. Where are we?
They never got to do either.
What? No.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'd like to do that too, but the problem is
something's talking on.
I only have so many.
Plugging into something MMA Junkie that I don't
So
want to
I
plug
just
in.
couldn't.
Santos won,
Pony up
and
money
then
to go back to Germany.
1919,
I'd rather
Santos
go somewhere else.
38, 48, 47,
Oh yeah, I was giving you both of them.
Okay, so
Where I've never been. Oh,
that was a shame. Open MMA Junkie and already some podcasts going. Remind me not to go there again. Anyway, so they looked like they had it, Shevchenko by a point. I mean, it was a close fight. But yeah, no, it wasn't about Rob. Actually, yeah, it was just by going to MMA Junkie to look at if they're play-by-play. All of a sudden, you plug into some video there. That's something. Anyway, yeah. But anyway, what's up, Dreamer? What's up, Rob? Najreen, I hope you're still there. So supposed thank you for jumping in. So main event here. There is Yuri. He's got that. I don't know what you call that. You call that a top knot with a braid? Is there a name for that? That seems like an ancient samurai thing. Wow, look at that. He's moving all around. He's doing some great striker movement. He's just changing stances and spinning and kicking, and this is his warm-up before the biggest fight of his life. Well, I guess he's making sure he's warmed up. The crazy guy that is Yuri Prochazka. Let's take it back to where we are right before the fight here, and I see odds that again favor Prochazka, and it is, wow, minus 240. Prochazka plus 190. Late money coming on Prochazka. I'm going the other way. I think Glover wins this. Would I be shocked if Yuri wins this? Not at all. I think Glover wins this, though. He's worth the bet. And for whatever small bets I make, officially Glover is my pick here. And good luck, Rob says. Absolutely. Good luck, brother. Let me talk to myself. Sorry about that, Rob. But anyway, Dreamer is something in your room just made a noise. You swear it was from the chair. I don't know. Anyway. But anyway, sorry about that, Rob, if you left. I'm not trying not to talk to people there, but I haven't done a lot of lives like this. This is the first one I've done alone, and my thought was that you guys wanted to hear me, sharing my thoughts, but I'm trying to not talk to people, but it is what it is. Anyway, so what we're looking at here is the main event of the evening. I think Glover wins it at 42, though, man. At some point, he's going to slow down. I think he's even kind of feeling that he's not going to be doing this for too many more years. And so would it be amazing, though, if he was able to win and then just, relinquish the title and just quit while he's ahead. But a lot of people say, why? He's got more money to make. And, I can understand that. He did it, but it would be so amazing if he did. It would be so unusual. Something Flubber is there. Flubber. Why am I saying Flubber, Dreamer? I don't know. I didn't think I was saying Flubber. Anyway, so we're looking at the corner of Glover Teixeira. I thought for a minute that was Thiago Santos in his corner. Is that? No, it's not. No, or is it? Is that Thiago Santos? Is that my headset? No, it is not. It looks like it's with my headset. Anyway, so I don't know. I hope you guys are hearing me. Sorry, I went closer, but I don't think I'm saying Flubber, Dreamer. Anyway, getting ready for the final fight and main event of the evening here. Thiago Santos, not Thiago Santos, Glover Teixeira. Look at that, still jumping, still super athletic and energetic and happy. A big smile on the 42-year-old Brazilian Glover Teixeira, 29-year-old Yuri Prochazka bouncing up and down. And so this is a big, exciting fight. What it take about 12 fights before Glover got his title, 12 or 14 fights or something, and 2 fights only for Yuri to get to a title shot. Not very fair, you know what I mean? And I don't know that Glover's using that as a motivation to win this fight. I think taking care of his family and his legacy. His 96-year-old grandfather, a lot of people cheering for him. But I think maybe deep down he might like to say, you know what, no, you're coming back, you're coming here after 2 UFC fights, and fuck out of here, with that. So hopefully Glover will be able to make that statement here. But both men do have a lot of respect for each other, and this is going to be an exciting fight. Here we go. Like Glover jumping up and down. Well, everyone's jumping up and down here. We got to for a fight like this, don't we, Dreamer? We got to be dreaming. We got to dream big, right? All right, let's see what we got. Yes, I was probably bouncing, but I'm not in the most comfortable seat. And at the end of the night, I'm old, and my back and my shoulder and my neck are jacked up from jiu-jitsu, so I am hurting a little bit. Maybe that was the jumping. Sorry about that. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Turn that down for privacy. Jerry is like just stretching, bouncing, jumping, spinning, changing his stances, everything. He's a unique dude. Definitely a guy who loves striking, a real athletic, good, talented striker. But we're going to see how good his grappling is as wrestling. You see again who Jerry beat to get here. Now, Dominic Cruz was one of them. Yep, Cruz and Volkan Oezdemir. 2 fights. Third fight in the UFC is a title fight. Lucky dude. But maybe about to run out. Maybe. Yeah. Czech Republic against Brazil in this matchup. International flavor. I think all the fights had a pretty international flavor. The co-main, the main, everyone. Brazil against Czech Republic here. Last fight was both. I think maybe American now, but Russia originally versus Brazil, and then before that, China versus Poland. Very international card here. Face to face, Jerry is an inch taller, 13 years younger, much less experience. Big respect. Touching gloves from Glover, a bow by Yuri. And let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Yuri is bouncing into a karate stance back and forth. Here, the twisty thing on him is flying. Move around, there we go. And there is a touch glove. All right. And they both take cage center. Yuri is in his weird crouching position, changing stances, left stance, right stance, trying to distance with his hand out, like that. Nice kick to the head by Glover, and gets blocked. Body kick by Glover, lands lightly. Glover with a regular stance. Yuri's hands are at his side. Yuri with a nice leg kick. Changing stances. Yuri is now orthodox. Now he's southpaw. Kick from Glover. Blocked. Distancing punches from Yuri. Playing a little bit of hand fighting here, back and forth with each other. Nice right and left by Glover. Right misses, left lands just barely. Left by Yuri, barely gets Glover. Yuri using his length, trying to throw. Yuri looking like a panther wanting to spring. Very confident. Hey, single leg takedown by Glover. He's got the leg. Yuri is fighting it. Glover's got the leg, and he dumps him. Right into Yuri's guard. Beautiful, Glover. Beautiful. From what I know and hear, Glover is very heavy when he's on you. Yuri, closed guard, though. Nice, Glover. Good takedown. And Yuri's head is against the fence, which actually is better for you to start, wall walking up. But Yuri is not the most experienced fighter. He's not a super experienced grappler. And Glover's very heavy on top of him. And Yuri's got to watch out for the jiu-jitsu as well. Dreamer, I hope you're enjoying eating the flubber, man. But don't eat too much flubber, man. You're not going to be able to focus on the fights.
All right, and Glover is trying to take the back. Cross face by Glover. Glover trying to get his arm under for the choke. No hooks in, though. He's got Yuri pressed up against the fence behind him, but no hooks. Yuri is turtled up. Working. Glover is, north-south 69. North-south 69. Glover switching to side control. Side control for Glover, but the fence is right there. Yuri is trying to bridge. Yuri is wall walking, trying to get out from Glover. Glover will not let it happen. Back to north-south. Yuri's left feet are against the fence. Glover is behind him on top. Strike from Glover from the top. Yuri's both soles of Yuri's feet are on the fence. Glover is going to try to wipe them off there and turns. Oh, Yuri, back up. Glover's got him then. Whoa, back up. 2 minutes to go in the round. Flying knee by Yuri, not even close. Left lands a little bit from Yuri. Glover goes for single. Yuri pulls out of it this time. Left body kick by Yuri, not much on it. Nice right by Glover. Throws a left and misses. Another left right by Glover, and a right, only the third right, barely grazes Yuri. Shot, single leg, bumps him again. Get Cleary, and Glover on top. Glover on full mount. Full mount, Glover Teixeira. Yuri is on his side. Don't turn your back. Keep it going, Glover. Keep it going. Fuck yeah. Full mount. The fence is a little bit in the way, but there's a full mount, and Glover is throwing down punches. Glover wants to go for the neck and arm choke. Glover wants a neck and arm choke, but Yuri is keeping his arm back, so there's nothing there. Glover gives up on that. And they compress Glover back up. Glover posturing back up. Fuck yeah. 54 seconds. Why is Yuri tapping his body? Don't do that, man. It's like you're tapping out, which he wasn't. Turns his back. Glover's on his back. Glover's on his back. He's high up, though. He's high up. Yuri's trying to get up. He's trying to shake Glover off. Glover will not be shaken off. Glover's going for the Kimura. 38 seconds left. He's being shaken off the top, but he's got the arm. He's got a double wrist locker Kimura from high on the back of Prohaska. Yuri does not want to make the wrong move here. He wants to shake Glover off, but Glover's got it. He's got it clear in there. He shakes him off. Glover's on his back. Yuri will not go down with him, or will he? Glover's on his back. Yuri staying away from him. Comes in, throws a right punch, right and left. Good shots by Yuri. The rest are missing. Throwing some more punches to Glover on his back. Missing, and still missing. A right and left by Yuri. Land. Glover's fine. And the end of the round. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wowie. What a round. What a round. Got to be a Glover round. That's a Glover round. Yuri came back looking good, though, at the end of that round. Pull this up here. Bring this back over here. I can see something that I want to see here. Okay. All right, so that should be scored a Glover Teixeira round. All right. But good comeback in the last 20 seconds by Yuri Prohaska. I think if he wasn't slippery, if that had been earlier when they were dry, that would have been all Glover. Beautiful dunk. Excellent. Lifts up the leg and sweeps the other leg. Twice now so far when Glover got a single. He's done this to Yuri. All right. So, yeah, that's got to be first round Glover. Wow. Could be possibly 4 rounds left. And they both take the ring center. Both in the ring center. Yuri keeps switching stances. Hands really low. Glover, more traditional eye poke. Incidental eye poke by Glover on Yuri. Yuri's like, no, I don't want to stop here. He's like, stop. All right, Yuri says he's fine. He's wincing, though. He's wincing his eye a little bit. Yeah. Bisbee says, Yuri says, I want to annihilate my opponent. Get out of the way. Yuri throwing these lunging jabs that are really not doing anything. He's making it a really hard target for Glover. this is something he's probably practiced with his anti-grappling and anti-wrestling training that he's been doing. Very long fighter, very athletic, very young. Glover comes in for left, right, both of them miss. Yuri kind of does a sidewalk away. Oh, big teeth kick that missed. That could have knocked Glover the next weekend that landed. A couple of shots by Yuri just grazed Glover. Man, that teeth kick. A knee misses by Yuri. Left and right missed by Yuri. Glover's not throwing anything. Glover being careful. Left and right by Glover missed clearly. Yuri's kind of going a lot more side by side, side to side. Glover is coming more forward. Yuri not throwing much though. Just really trying to gauge the distance. A lot of hand, kind of standing up hand fighting here. Front kick by Glover just raises Yuri's body. Yuri switching states again. Yuri fighting very defensively, trying to bait Glover in, I think. Glover's not going to fight. Nice overhead right by Glover, lands a little bit, but not much. Yuri is moving. Yuri is on his bicycle. Left, right by Yuri. The right lands pretty well. And then a follow-up left lands. A flying knee by Yuri lands. Glover took it though. Glover went for a single, and he didn't get it. Yuri is lighting him up now. Glover comes in for a single. He doesn't get it. Glover may be a little bit hurt. Yuri is going for the ground and pound, but Glover's getting back up. Yuri is actually going to try a Darce choke. Oh, what an idiot. He tries a Darce choke on Glover Teixeira, and that allows Glover to get back up. Yuri is rolling the punches, though. He's a lot more comfortable, but he can never count out the great champion that is Glover Teixeira. As you guys watching know, I'm cheering for him. I like Glover. But Yuri's touching him a lot here. Tries to go for a flying knee. Glover's punch is missing by a lot. There we go. Takedown. Glover. No. Stop him. Yuri, stop him. Yuri's land got a knee. A spinning back just raises him. Yeah, Glover's. Oh, nice shot by Glover. Yuri's just like standing there, daring him to hit him. There you go. Glover, shoot it. Take him down. Take him down. Glover's got the single. Yuri got out of it. Yuri is a lot more confident on his striking. He's recovering quicker as he's 13 years younger. Glover's got to do something. Nice. The exchange rights both land a little bit, but not much. Yuri giving all kinds of weird unorthodox movements. A John Jones elbow by Yuri barely lands, though. A nice right and left by Yuri, and a nice right and left. Oh, all of them are somewhat landing. He's kind of bobbleheading Glover a little bit. Nice! Glover. Glover's got his back. Glover landed, and now, 1 minute and 33. Glover, but he has no hooks in. All right, take it, Glover. Glover's got, full mount. Full mount. Get your leg around Glover. Nice! Fuck yeah! Glover Teixeira going for the choke. Glover Teixeira is going for the rear naked choke. No. Yuri turn. Yuri has Glover mounted. Sorry, Glover has Yuri mounted and is starting to pound him, but the fence. Oh, big, nice shot on the ground by Glover Teixeira. Glover lost him out. Glover is in Yuri's half guard with 1 minute left on the ground. Cross face by Glover Teixeira. The fence is in the way. Man, this could be in the cage center. This would be a lot better. Yeah. So Glover is in Yuri's half guard, but Yuri doesn't really have a deep half at all. Nice. Ground and pound. Glover starting to land some ground and pound. These next 30 seconds, you got to do it, Glover. You know, this might be the time to try to throw everything you have. There you go. Trying for a crucifix. Glover trying for a crucifix. Did not get his knee over, though, and scoop up the arm. Yuri trying to get back up. No chance. Glover is not going to let you. Glover is just back into the mount. He lost mount. He's got it again. Come on, Glover. 15 seconds left. Glover is raining down punches. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. An elbow. Big elbows. Big elbows by Glover Teixeira. Come on, Glover. 4 seconds. Wow. Another big elbow. Yuri is split open. Yuri is split open. The round ends. Fuck yeah. Wow. Blood coming out of Glover's nose. Yuri's eye and cheek is split open. Fuck yeah. This is a great fight. Man, it was looking bad for Glover. And I'll tell you what, can you give me a few minutes up? Okay, hang on a second. Sorry about that, guys. Just a temporary emergency in the family there. What I was going to say was Yuri really made a mistake. He kind of did some posturing for a couple seconds that allowed a hurt Glover to take him down. And you just can't fuck with a guy who's a better wrestler than you like that, especially when you've got him hurt. But, you know, that's just a lack of experience on Yuri's part. Look at that. Glover's smiling. He's breathing hard. Yuri, oh, they're examining Yuri because he's got bad cut right here, right up here where you don't want it to be. So they're giving extra time for the doctor to have come in and look at Yuri. Hey, it's probably helping Glover. All right, there they go, and they both touch gloves. Round 3. Oh, there we go. Yuri's throwing some high kicks now. Blocked completely. Very athletic guy. Very limber. Very good striker, this Yuri Prochazka. Glover being very careful here. Great. Good shot by Yuri. Left, and then left by Glover. Right by Yuri. Left by Glover. Yuri hurt him. Takedown. Come on, Glover. Oh, Glover goes in for a takedown, and he does not get it. No, he goes to his back, and Yuri's like, get up, get up. All right, they're back in cage center. And Yuri looking very loose. Both men very sweaty. Glover being very careful. Yuri's hands at his side, knowing he's a better striker. He's a younger man. It looks like he faked a headbutt and then threw a knee. Neither was planted. Tried to do a judo throw on Glover. No way. No. Threw a left jab lands by Yuri. Both men are looking at each other, being careful. Nice leg kick by Glover. Returned by Yuri. Neither of them very hard. Right by Glover just misses. Glover looking like he is a little bit hurt still, a little bit tired. Nice takedown attempt. Glover is going for takedown attempt, and he did not get it. He didn't try really hard, though. He didn't have the position. Ooh, nice hard left and right and left by Yuri. Glover going for the takedown. Oh! No, he doesn't get it. And he's on his back, and Yuri walks away and says, get up, get up. Another left and right by Yuri. It looked almost like they were touching gloves. And Yuri hit him. Dump him, Glover. Dump him. Fuck yeah. Yes. Side control. Side control for Glover. God, that old guy is so fucking tough. What a tough guy at 42 years old. Okay, you got to be careful there because this young guy has got so much energy left. And you're slippery. And the guy's young and strong. He's starting to turn already. Yuri's on his knees. Glover does not want to let this man up. Glover does not want to let this man up, but it's too late. Yuri's up, and Yuri looks like he's trying to get a double leg takedown. And they're clinched against the fence. Glover's back against the fence. And be careful, Glover, because Yuri's going to throw all kinds of crazy shit here. Nice left and right by Glover. And return by Yuri. Nice body shot. Oh, body shot by Yuri, but Glover takes his back on the feet. Okay, Glover's got halfway to the back. No, Yuri turns it around. Ooh, nice elbow. Ooh, love Yuri is so good as a striker. Glover's got to be careful here. But Yuri's tired. Big, knee to the body by Yuri. Glover shoots to try to get out of danger. He's getting lit up on the ground now. He's on his back. And Yuri is throwing down punches, but I wouldn't say raining down punches. But interesting. Yuri's in Glover's half guard, and Glover is bloody. Yuri's starting to posture up. Glover can't let that happen. Glover's still okay, but he's taking punches. But I think Yuri might be getting tired. And also, I think Yuri doesn't want to make a mistake and get reversed here. He really doesn't. So if Yuri was smart, he would probably get up. But I think Yuri would like to end this fight and finish this dangerous champion. Blood pouring in the eyes of Glover Teixeira. 1:05. Man, if Glover can survive here. Oh, neck and arm choke. Yuri's going for a neck and arm choke. Turn him over, Glover. Turn him over. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Dumbass trying to submit a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, you jackass. You tried it though, but good. It helps Glover. Glover Teixeira on top in the full guard. Good shot by Glover. Blood in Yuri's eyes. Come on, Glover. Nice. From guard. Nice. Glover not raining down punches, but landing some big punches. 24 seconds left. Glover on top in Yuri's guard. Nice elbow by Glover. Yuri trying to do something, but didn't end up doing anything. Active guard though. Yuri bring his legs up high, trying to go for a triangle on Glover, which he doesn't get. And at the bell, Glover's on top. Wow. Wow, what a fight. What a fight. We all knew it would be. We all knew it would be. Wow. What a fight. Man, just coming into the fifth round of a war like this, you know, I'm sure even Glover would wish he was 29 years old, or would wish he was the 29-year-old in this fight and not the 42-year-old. But, man, you know, it's, you know, I think at 42, I think he's still got enough to do this. I think he's still got enough to do this. If he was 45 or 6, I'd say it would be really stacked again. But at 42, with as tough a guy he is, as well a conditioned athlete he is, there's a smile on his face. You just got to get this fight to the ground. You just got to get it to the ground. He can't get lit up. But I tell you what, got the scoring. This fight could be even. There they are. Both take ring center. Yuri's hands are low. A, I think that he's not worried about being caught by Glover, and B, he wants to stop the takedown. Flip side of it, Glover with a traditional high guard. And Glover coming forward. Big right and left by Glover. Big right and left by Glover. Yuri's fine though. Shakes it out and walks to the side and goes sideways. Nice body shot by Glover. Oh, man. Nice left, right head, high kick by Glover to the head, blocked by Yuri. Yuri is looking tired. Nice body shot by Yuri. They both got to be tired, though. They both got to be tired. That front teeth kick, I think it was to the balls, though, but I guess not. Yuri's looking tired, though. He's throwing. What happened to him? Anyway, man, both men are so tired, and both men don't want to make a mistake. I think they both know that this championship can be on the line right here. Big uppercut by Yuri. Glover's okay. Another left by Yuri. Glover's okay. Nice left to the body and left to the head by Glover. Take him down, Glover. Glover's going to get this double. He's in deep. No, he is. Yes, he is. Yes! Fuck yeah! Take down Glover Teixeira. North-south position. And they're away from the fence. North-south, Glover switching to side control. Wow, a lot of time left. 3 minutes, 25 seconds. Glover Teixeira inside control. On Yuri, and they're 4 or 5 feet away from the fence. Wow. God bless that old guy. Yuri's got to stop this crazy shit where he's like tapping like that. He's not tapping out, but it looks like he is, and it's not very cool to do. And at some point, someone should call it a tap if you keep trying that shit. So once again, he's going to drop that arm triangle Glover from the bottom, from side control. That really works, huh? I guess it can if you're really, really way better than someone. Not like, good. Glover, full mount. Full mount. Glover, all right, Glover. Fucking stop him. Stop him here. Okay, man. Nice. Glover is going for the neck and arm choke. Arm triangle choke. Yuri's arm is back, though. No, you don't have it, Glover. Don't gas yourself here. Oh, you got him pressured. No, that wasn't a tap. It's that fucking weird shit. Shit, but his arm's straight out. Yeah, no, Yuri's fine. Glover, don't gas yourself out here. He doesn't have it. Stay with him, Glover. You don't have any neck and arm choke. Beautiful. Glover back to full mount. Beautiful. Couple good shots in close by Glover. Full mount. Nice. And Glover is heavy in the mount. Yeah. Now he's got the neck and arm choke. He's going to get it now. He goes to the side. He's going to get it. Fuck. You're going to get this. Tap him out. Tap him out, Glover. Fucking choke him unconscious. Just stay. Keep it in there, Glover. Nope. He didn't get it. Fuck me. Now Glover's on the back, on the bottom. Too slippery. Fucking Yuri is too slippery. And now he's learned some jiu-jitsu. Now he's raining down some punches on Glover. You got to keep moving, Glover. Keep moving, Glover. Keep moving. Keep moving. Get your legs into it. Get your legs into it. There you go. Okay, good. Wow, what a fight. Wow, what a fight. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. Damn, Glover was so close to tapping him out. Get up, Glover. Get up and sweep it. Glover back to his knees. 57 seconds. There we go. Beautiful, Glover. Beautiful. Oh, my God. Glover's got his back. He's got one hook in. Oh, my God. Was that beautiful? Out-grappled him. Glover just out-grappled him there and took his back. Only 42 seconds left. Glover's got one hook in. Yuri will not let the other hook in. Get it in. Get it in, Glover. Yuri does not want that other hook in. It's so close. It's so close. Nope, Yuri turned it back. 28 seconds, Glover. Do not let him rain down punches. Wow. Wow. Glover Teixeira on his back with 15 seconds left. Yuri Prochazka in his guard. Yuri not landing anything at all. There's a little right. Butterfly guard for Glover. Yuri landing a few, but he's exhausted, just barely landing anything, and the fight's over. Wow, what a close fight. What a close fight. Wow. I got Glover Teixeira 3-2. Wait a second. Wasn't that round 5? No, wait. Oh, man, I'm getting so tired and old. That's not round 5. That was round 4. I'm getting so excited. I'm thinking it's round 4 when it's round 5 in the Shevchenko fight. And then I'm thinking it's round 5 when it's round 4 in the Glover Teixeira fight. Oh, man. Gee, love. God bless America and Brazil and the Czech Republic and wherever you guys are all from. God bless you. Wow. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. So I can't have it 3-2 because it's like 4 rounds, 4 fights. I think I got it like 2 rounds Glover, 1 round draw, and 1 round Prochazka. I got, wow, standing ovation. Wow. Oh, man. Glover, you got to dig deep. You got to dig deep, brother. Big, nice hug and respect and bow by both men at Cage Center. All right, Cage Center. Yuri's still bouncing, but he is tired. I don't think Yuri has much left. Nice, left and right by Glover, but just grazed Yuri. Yuri's so hard to hit. Oh, big right by Glover. Big right, left. He's raining punches down. Oh, he's going for his choke. Oh, he pulls guard and he goes for a guillotine and loses it. No, you didn't want to do that, Glover. He had him rocked. He tried to do what AJ McKee did to Patricio Pitbull a year ago, rocking him and then went right for the guillotine and pulled jump guard and lost it. Oh. So Glover's on his back down in the guard. You just got to reverse this though, Glover. Oh, man, I think he could have finished him. But the other guy's younger and a better striker and quicker, so I understand it. Is Yuri going to agree to get off him? Yeah, Yuri's going to agree to get off him. They're back up. Oh, man, Glover's got that power. Oh, if Glover can connect again, I think he can finish this. Uppercut by Yuri. So there we go, Glover, left, right. Glover had him hurt, though. Glover had him hurt. Big right by Glover. Yuri's okay. Big left by Glover, jab, another jab by Glover. Now, big left by Glover. Yuri's still hanging in there. Nice right by Glover and a left by Glover. And he's going to shoot a takedown this time. And he's going to get it. He's in deep on the double. He's going to get this. And this should win him. This should keep his championship if he can finish this double. Man, it's so tiring, the wrestling, though. In the 5th round of a title fight. I'm telling you, this dude does weird shit with his hands that looks like he's tapping. I really don't like that. Single leg, and Glover's going to get him down. No, Yuri will not go down. Yuri will not go down. Nice left by Yuri, nice right by Glover. 2.5 minutes left. Nice left by Glover. Right by Glover! Wow, right in the ear, but Yuri's fine. Left, right by Glover. Right by Glover. Shoot in Glover, this one he's going to get. He's going to get this double. He's got to get this double. Yes! Yes! But please, no, but Yuri's right back up. Yuri's right back up. Scoop him in. Yuri's back down. Yuri's got his back against the fence. Glover has to scoop him in and flatten him out. He's got to do it. You've got to do it, Glover. Glover's going to put it. He's got his hands connected. He's just got to scoop him in and get him down. Scoop him, brother. Got it. Oh, yes. And Glover is going for full mount, and he's got it. Glover Teixeira, full mount with Yuri Prochazka. He's tapping his head, but you got to stop that, dude, referee. It's like he's faking tapping. Stupid shit. All right, good. Glover. Glover has got mount, and Yuri was on his side. They're right against the fence, so there's no room for Glover to do too much. But he's holding him down. Yuri's going to try to do a wall walk. Yuri's trying to do a wall walk in reverse positions. Glover feels it, though. Glover's going to not let it happen. Man, Yuri's got those long legs. Yuri's got soles of both of his feet up on the fence. Oh, and he does bridge off of him. Oh, damn. He bridges off, and now Glover is turtled up. 1 minute, 8 seconds left. Glover, you got to get up. And Yuri is throwing some punches and landing them. Now Glover rolls. Glover's rolling, trying to roll for a knee bar. And rolls in, and he's trying to go with it. He's trying to make sure he doesn't get side. And Yuri Prochazka's got side control. Yuri Prochazka in a high side control on Glover, looking for a crucifix maybe. I don't think he should try to really out-grapple the better grappler, although he's 13 years younger. Man, Glover, try to get up. Oh, no. Yuri's trying to get a choke. Oh, no. Yuri is close to a rear naked choke here. This would be sad for Glover. Did he tap? Glover tapped. Rear naked choke with no hooks in. But Glover was so tired he could barely breathe. And Yuri Prochazka with 30 seconds left in the 5th. No hooks, just Glover was so tired. If Glover could have maintained that position and not lost position on the ground, I think the title was his to keep. But he couldn't. I mean, it's so tough. You're getting there someone 13 years younger than you and so fresh. So many, so much less wear and tear on the body of Prochazka. Glover's been fighting MMA for 20 years. Yeah. Couldn't breathe. Wow. Big win by the new champion, Yuri Prochazka. But amazing fight by Glover Teixeira. Amazing fight. Wow.
4:42 in the fifth and final round. Wow. Yuri Prohaska, new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. Barely. Wow. Thought you have a better performance. Sorry about that. EC's asking if he ever thought he would win by submission. Yuri's ready to win it, and finish in the first and the fifth. It doesn't matter to him what technique. Man, I look back at the fact that when Glover had him hurt, I think it was the fourth. If he just wouldn't have gone to the guillotine, he just would have finished him. I think he could have, even though Yuri's got a really good chin. Yes. What a fight, though. What a great, great title fight. Both men, absolute warriors, just digging as deep as they possibly could dig. Big respect to both men. Nice enough guy. See what Glover says. Big cheers for Glover. Big cheers. Humble in defeat, and Glover says he's going to keep going. I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch of that. Although it's tough because Yuri is just going to be getting better and Glover's just going to be getting older. Sad to say, Father Time catches up with all of us. But man, what a close fight. Just I wonder what would have happened if Glover had not went through the guillotine, or guillotine, as some people say, and jump guard for it if he would have continued rolling. You know, he may not have finished it. I'm sure he's got a great chin, obviously, but he had him hurt. He might have some bombs there. I just wish, in retrospect, as a Glover fan, he hadn't done that. Anyway, that's about it. Appreciate you guys joining me here, and hope you had a great time watching the fights tonight. And hope you had some fun in here. Peace to everybody. Be well.